And welcome back. You're watching Wisconsin Family, and we're at the Steinway Piano Gallery right here on Mineral Point Road. Later on, we get to chat with the owner, who is the piano aficionado of all things inside and out, was specifically talking about what's inside and restoring a piano. So if you have an old favorite that you're looking to keep, you'll learn how it all works later on. Right now, though, it is Wisconsin Family, and a big part of our family is our pets. And we have a special device that this woman's created. This is Karen Orr, and she's with iMyK9. And welcome to the show, Karen.
Thank you so much for letting me be here. An absolute privilege.
So give us a little background of who you are, and then we'll talk about the product that you've developed.
Absolutely. So I happen to be a physician assistant in surgery over at UPH Meriter.
Wow,
and
okay.
I get the joy of taking care of people all the time. But I also happen to be a mom of 2 kids, a dog, a cat, and a horse. And they're part of my family as well.
Wow, wow. A dog, a cat, and a horse.
Yes, we have
You probably
draft
don't live in the
horses.
city then, I'm guessing.
Well, we actually board our horse outside.
Oh, okay.
We live over by Warner Park.
Okay, gotcha.
Beautiful neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I'm really curious to know about this because we talked a little bit about this before the segment started. iMyK9, tell us a little bit about this. What is it?
Yeah, it's a great question. iMyK9 lets you keep an eye on your canine. It's basically a baby monitor in your car for your dog. So when you're traveling together, if you happen to step away from the vehicle, it lets you see, hear, talk to your dog when you're away. You also know the temperature, humidity, and feels like temperature. Get push notifications if it gets too hot or too cold in the vehicle. I have a 2-year-old, and in our nursery, we have a monitor. I lay her down at night. I make sure the green light's on. I go in the room. I can watch her all night.
Yeah.
My child is safe.
Right.
I believe my animal needs to be just as safe when I'm traveling with them, so I developed iMyK9.
Absolutely.
Did you say you can talk to them even?
Yes, you can.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So if they're in the vehicle and you're in the store, you could see something's going on and maybe calm them down or redirect them or whatever.
Absolutely.
That's
So
amazing.
we used to also have an Irish Wolfhound, a great dog. He passed away on Thanksgiving, but he would always be just a little nervous. And so I picked up on that, and I'd go back and I'd tell him it was okay, and he was fine. I think that was probably the beginning of, in my brain, why can't I have better safety when traveling with my dogs?
Right.
And that was my next question is why? What drove you to develop this product and bring it to market?
I tell people my story is what it is. The good Lord gave me this idea from beginning to end from above. And at the time, I was waiting to go Christmas shopping with my friend. And I thought, wow, that's a great idea. Traveling with my pets. I wish I had something like this.
Right.
I looked, it was not there. So then I said, well, I'm in medicine, I'm not in tech. Somebody will do it.
Somebody will do it.
Somebody. And I am not lying. Every day, the good Lord kept saying, I am calling you to save animals. I am calling you to save animals. So in my family, if you don't know the answer, suck it up, buttercup, figure it out, make it happen. So I went to the Consumer Electronics Show in January in Vegas, which is the international show for all things electronic, connected, and things like that. Was not there.
Wow.
So then I started doing it.
Wow.
Good for you.
That's a big
Thanks.
sign.
Yeah.
If you have this idea and it's not at the biggest tech conference ever, that's probably up to you then to
Absolutely.
get it done. And this is something that I think everybody should have, because everybody who has a pet or a dog that they travel with, because especially as we're kind of heading into springtime, it could be cool temperature-wise outside, but man, that heat starts beating into the car. It heats up fast.
You nailed it. You
Yep.
can get a 40-degree shift in a vehicle even when it's 70 degrees.
Yep.
And some people think, well, I'm going to park in the shade, I'm going to unroll my window. And the answer is no. That doesn't really change the temperature at all in the vehicle. And your dog has a fur coat.
Right.
It can get very hot in there in a very short amount of time. I mean, even the American Veterinary Medical Association will not let you travel airplane-wise if the temperature is above 85 degrees.
Wow.
Now that's not very hot, and the answer is because it gets hot inside things.
Yep.
And my dog, my cat, my animals deserve the exact same safety as my children because they're part of my family.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
So
great.
when you've been working on this, when do you foresee it becoming available?
Great question again. We are hoping that late spring, early summer, we will have products available to
This
the
year?
public. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yep. We're talking to a couple of investors right now, and that's been our big hiccup, is that there's a temperature tag on the dog collar, and that costs money. Our apps are already all developed and ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're at the point where, because I've been bootstrapping this so far, because I believe in it so much, I've cashed out retirement for this bad boy.
Wow.
But I'm going to save animals from dying of heat stroke, because it's just not furry family members. It's working dogs, police canines, search and rescue, cadaver dogs, cybersecurity. There's over 1 million working dogs in America nowadays.
Yeah.
If we just talk about police canines, of the 50,000 police canines in America, over 9 die every year from heat stroke from being left in an unattended vehicle. iMyK9 can prevent that because it provides a constant virtual presence.
Yeah.
Your dog's never alone.
That's awesome.
And would there be an alarm that would go off when it crosses some threshold?
Absolutely. We have developed not only high but low temperatures as well. So if it gets above the 85, which is the travel temperature standard, you get a push notification that says, Karen's dog is in an unsafe environment. I have 90 seconds to acknowledge. If for whatever reason, and there are many, but if for whatever reason I don't acknowledge it, the system will now send out 4 rescue contacts that I have pre-installed into the app. And because it's cellular, that GPS location of the dog gets linked to Google Maps or OneMap, and my 4 rescue contacts get the message, Karen's dog is in an unsafe environment. She is not responding. Please save Karen's dog. And they know exactly where to go get my pet.
She's thought of everything.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
Boy, if we make a commercial for you, you got to be on. You got to be on that commercial and talking about this because you are passionate about that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We love our animals.
Yep,
We just
do.
want safety.
Yeah.
Karen, thank you so much. It's been really interesting learning about this product, iMyK9. Keep an eye out for that. Oh, keep an eye out for it. Huh? We're Wisconsin Family. We'll be right back after this break.